Hey you guys, what's up? Your boy Gabe Kersey coming at you again with another new episode of The Gift of Gabe Show. And man, what an episode of Dynamite that we just had tonight. We had some good, we had some bad, we had some really good segments, we had some segments that really surprised us. Okay, we're going to talk about it all right here, right now, on the newest episode of The Gift of Gabe. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe at the end of this video if you enjoyed what you see. Now, we're just going to run through the biggest part of the show. Orange Cassidy is that's right, the new AEW All-Atlantic Champion. Guy killed off for Freshly Squeezed after 3 long years. We can finally say he is the new champion. Yeah! So happy for Orange Cassidy. And yo, just like usual, him and Pac do not miss when they are in the ring together. And man, Pac's cell game is just on point nowadays. Man, I'm so happy Orange Cassidy is finally a champion. Honestly, there were times where I'm just like, man, when is this guy finally just going to get the belt? But don't worry, guys. The wait is finally over. Freshly Squeezed Orange Cassidy is now our freshly squeezed All-Atlantic Champion. I don't care if it's got pulp. I don't care if it doesn't. He is a champion. He is freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. Brand new AEW All-Atlantic Champion. I know you guys loved it. I know I did. I'm rapping Orange Cassidy since day one. Love that guy. I know you guys do too. Honestly, one of my favorite parts of the show. I'll talk about some more later on the Gift of Gabe show. Next up on Dynamite, we had the grudge match between the former tag team champs, former tag team partners, Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. To be honest, you guys, I love the match from top to bottom, start to finish. Really wasn't expecting the match to be as good as it was, even though these are two of the top athletes in the company. But straight up, it was an amazing match. Loved it. I hope you guys did too. Once again, just progresses the story between Luchasaurus, Christian Cage, and Jungle Boy, and the eventual clash between Jungle Boy and Christian Cage, once Christian's all ready to go and all healed up. But anyway, it was a great match. I really did like it. And honestly, we can't be too surprised. These are two of the best athletes in AEW in the world. And Luchasaurus especially, one of the best big men, most athletic big man in AEW. You stick him against an athlete like Jungle Boy who can go, you're just going to get some magic. Honestly, I would love to see those two go at it again, either just in a straight up wrestling match or with some sort of stipulation. I'm down for either one. Hope you guys are too. Next up after that, we have Sneaky Swerve going one-on-one with Daddy Ass Billy Gunn. And man, honestly, it was just the classic, heelish Swerve, just beating down old man Billy Gunn, just, trying to expose him in the ring. But hey, it's Billy Gunn. He's daddy ass. He was able to provide us with some fun and excitement throughout. And in the end, Swerve ends up picking up the win. Surprisingly, not with the Swerve Stomp. He ended up having to do it by holding onto the ropes, further showing his heelish tactics and getting that much closer to the full-blown heel turn, which we know he will dominate at. But honestly, the more surprise of the story was Mark Sterling coming out afterwards, and I can't believe this, saying that he now owns the trademark of scissoring? How dare he? Honestly, it's despicable. I don't even like it, because the fact that someone like Mark Sterling dares even scissors Tony Nese is just completely and all out disgusting. Scissoring belongs to the Acclaimed and the Sultan of Scissor, Anthony Bowens. How dare they take it? This will not stand. The Acclaimed will get revenge, and they will find a way to get back their true right to scissor my fellow scissorers. Scissor with me, everybody. Now, don't worry, guys. Your boy has not forgotten about Wardlow. Honestly, I don't know about you guys. I'm really liking, the tag team that Wardlow possibly could be. It's just a combination of two badass dudes, two badass champions here in AEW, going in, giving them some fun, some little bit of laughs, and just flat out dominating the competition. And then, of course, Gates of Agony and Brian Cage have to come out here and, try to ruin the party. But guess what? FTR able to come out and, it's FTR. They don't even got to do anything but just be there, and we will respect, we will love them because they're 7-star FTR. But it leads to us to a little 6-man tag on Rampage as Gates of Agony and Brian Cage go right up against FTR and, surprisingly, the returning Shawn Spears. Honestly, guys, I was not expecting that. I hope you guys were pleasantly surprised, because I know I definitely was. Been like, 5 months since we've seen him? And I don't know about you guys, but I saw right out the corner of my eye, he was like, hey, Wardlow, you and me, we're cool. Squash all that MJF beef. So glad to have the Chairman back. It was a nice little present surprise to add the Dynamite. I hope you guys liked it, because I know I sure did. Speaking of liking and being intrigued and being hooked, how about that MJF promo? The fact that he just completely destroyed Stokely in about, like, I don't know what, 20 seconds? Man, it was honestly pretty funny. Loved it. But man, it seems like MJF's kind of starting to get into that little like anti-hero kind of phase, while also showing his like heel tendencies and just honestly staying himself. I like that, because you don't have to really change who you are, whether you're a face or a heel, because the greats can just be whichever one and thrive because they're just being who they are. Really intrigued to see where it goes, especially when he has that upcoming world title program. Definitely a Full Gear, and probably against Moxley. Can't wait to see how that plays out. And we probably all know he's going to become the world champion. But MJF has assured that, once again, a storyline that he is in, regardless of what he's doing, we are interested in, not just because of who he's going against, but of how he's acting in general. Honestly intriguing. And hey, like Chris Jericho said, if you watch the media scrum, he's going to be one of the top baby faces in this company at some point in the near future. So if he's starting to get in between that heel face tendency and just trying to be the classic anti-hero without really changing who he is, I'm all for it. I'm guessing you guys are too. Next up, cannot talk about it enough. Chris Jericho, Bryan Danielson, Ring of Honor World Championship. Honestly, figured that Jericho was going to win this match because of how he's on his whole I will destroy the legacy of Ring of Honor by destroying all of its past champions run. So I expected him to win here. What I honestly did not expect was the fact that Daniel Garcia actually cost Bryan Danielson the match. Now look, I saw the reactions right after it happened. Good amount of you are a little bit pissed and just like, why are they taking 2 steps back and 1 step forward, blah, 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 blah. Look, let's just wait to see what they do, see how it plays out. I'm sure we'll all end up loving it in the end. It was a surprise. And honestly, hey, the fact that we are all still talking about it is, well, exactly what they want. We'll see where it goes. I'm pretty sure Garcia is not going to stay as a sports entertainer. I'm pretty sure he's going to go the route of pro wrestler. But it's uncertain. We don't exactly know what's going to happen. Sometimes unpredictability is the best thing. So just look ahead for that. And honestly, it'll be fine. It'll be cool. So let's just take a deep breath, relax, see where it goes. Trust in Tony Khan, trust in the storytelling, and trust that we are going to have some great things to come from Daniel Garcia, Chris Jericho, Bryan Danielson, whoever wants else to get involved in this storyline, honestly. Before we go, you guys, just want to talk about next Tuesday, Moxley versus Hangman. It's finally going to happen for the AEW World Championship next Tuesday on a special night of AEW Dynamite. Love the back and forth promo that those two had with each other. It was one of Hangman's best promos, whatever you guys want to think. I'm sure some of you agree. I'm sure some of you don't. But honestly, it was a great promo. The fact that he even hit himself so hard after doing it so many times, he actually made himself bleed, is just kind of a little hilarious to me. But I loved every second of it. I'm so glad this match is finally here. I literally still remember last year when Hangman knocked Moxley right off the ladder to win the Casino Chip and go on to become world champion. But Hangman's right. He literally has nothing left to lose after the up and down crazy year that he has definitely had. He has nobody really left. He is on his own, and desperate men do desperate things. I'm pretty sure Moxley's still going to walk out with a dub next week so he can go on to have his world title program with MJF. But I'm so glad that this match is just 6 days away. It is going to be so awesome. Definitely worth the wait, and one of the best matches that we will see in AEW's history. But that's next week. So for tonight, I will say goodbye, good night, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like and heard what you had and seen on the Gift of Gabe here tonight. And hey, before I go, always remember, when it comes to talking wrestling, who better to gab with than Gabe. Alright, you guys, I will see you for Friday Night SmackDown and Rampage. Goodbye, party.